What's up, y'all? So today I have a foundation demo and review for you guys. It has been a minute since I have done one of these. I think the last one I did was my MAC one, which has been too damn long. So if you follow me on Snapchat, you probably already know I've been wearing this for the past couple of days and kind of giving you guys my insight on it. If you don't follow me on Snapchat, you probably know by the title. Duh. I was going to say, if you don't follow me on Snapchat, this one is, but you probably already know by the title. Anyways, the foundation I'm going to be demoing is the Fiona Stiles Matte Finish Foundation Concentrate. You don't know who Fiona Stiles is. She is a celebrity makeup artist that decided to come out with her own makeup line. This line is exclusive to Ulta. The kind of like marketing behind her line is that it is very user friendly, meaning her like contour powders and her blushes aren't very pigmented on purpose because it makes them a little bit easier to use for like beginners or for the day-to-day person that's not like a professional makeup artist, you know. It retails for $30, which actually isn't that bad for like a prestige or a high-end foundation. The packaging is bomb AF. It has this like frosted glass bottle and the cap is like metal. It's very, very good packaging for the price that it is. It really reminds me of something that like Armani or Chanel or something like that would be in, and it's only $30. So there are 10 shades in this foundation range. BT dubs, there is like a luminous version of this too, and I have the matte one like I said. They range all the way from porcelain to walnut. I found that walnut isn't like particularly dark, like it's not like super crazy dark. The porcelain is pretty light though. I actually got shade 2 because the porcelain looks a little bit too light for me, so I got the second shade. So if you're fairer than me, then you'll probably be able to find a color in this. So I'm just going to read you guys some of the claims of the foundation. It's just on Ulta's website, and then I'll put it on and tell you what I think. So some of the claims are: it hides imperfections, even out skin tone, blah blah blah. It's said to have like a velvet matte finish, so it's not completely flat matte. Highly concentrated pigment means a little goes a long way. Blends effortlessly. Why can't I fucking say that word? Blends effortlessly for a flawless finish. Creates a soft focus effect on the skin. All right, so let's get into the review. So this is going to be a little bit different from my other like demo and reviews that I do on foundations because I am not going to apply the rest of my makeup. So I have been breaking out like crazy lately, and I'm not really sure if it's due to the foundation, although it'll attest to like the coverage and everything, but I don't want to like continue to wear it just in case it is what's breaking me out. It's not supposed to be like, it's supposed to be non-comedogenic and good for sensitive skin, but at the same time I did look at the ingredients and see that there's magnesium sulfate in it, and I am actually allergic to magnesium sulfate. So I don't know if it's this breaking me out, so I'm probably just going to put it on and show you guys what it looks like and give you my review on it. And then I do have a picture of like, you know, bait face, so you guys can kind of see what it looks like with makeup on top of it. So that way you're not just like left hanging like, oh yeah, you put it on your face, but how does everything else apply on top? You know what I'm saying? So now I'm just going to apply it and show you guys kind of what it looks like on the skin and how it applies on the skin. To apply it, I'm going to use my Makeup Geek foundation stippling brush because it's one of my favorite brushes to apply my foundation with. So let's just put this bad boy on. Alright, so this is one layer down, and you can see it gave me about a medium, I don't even know if I'd say medium coverage at best. It's not really covering any of like my scars or my acne. It does kind of tone down the redness in them, but it's not really covering them. However, it does build up really well. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a second layer onto the spots that I need more coverage at. And if you've watched any of my other foundation reviews, you know I just tap it in with my finger because I feel like I get more coverage that way. Alright y'all, so here's what it looks like set. I've actually waited like probably about 5 or 10 minutes so you guys could see what it looks like actually set and not just like freshly applied, you know what I mean? So as you can tell, it's given me like a pretty decent, I would say medium coverage at the most. I don't want to keep building it up. It does build up fairly well, but I don't want to keep building it up and like piling it and piling on, you know what I mean? I will say that if I powder it directly after putting it on, The creasing and stuff like that isn't as bad, but as you can tell, it's like making my laugh lines look atrocious. I do not like the way that it like settles into my laugh lines. I just don't really care for the way that it sits on my skin. It's been sitting on my face for about 10 minutes now, and it still is very kind of like luminous looking. Sorry if I keep looking down, I'm looking in my mirror. It's still like very luminous looking. I wouldn't even go as far as to call this matte. I feel like this foundation would be perfect for people who don't have a lot of issues, like you just have maybe some uneven skin tone or something like that. I feel like even dry people could wear this, even though it does say it's a matte foundation. It's not that matte, in my opinion. Like, as you can see, I don't know what it's like looking like on camera, but it is, to me, it's a luminous foundation because I'm so used to mattifying foundations. The color is pretty spot on. I know it probably looks different on camera because I have like 1,000 lights pointed at my face, but the color IRL is actually pretty good. I really do like the color. So let me zoom in and I'll kind of give you guys a better look at it. All right, so hopefully zooming in you can tell a little bit better just how not really that mattifying it is. Like I said, it's a little bit better when I put powder on it. It doesn't settle as bad, but you can see here it is like really accentuating my laugh lines. Usually I don't have a problem with foundations creasing in my laugh lines because even though they're there, they're not super bad, but this is just making them look about 10 times worse than they are. I do have like some super crusty zits, and it's not really sticking to the dryness of them that bad, so I feel like even if you have dry skin, you'd be able to pull this foundation off. So this is what it looks like. It's just not super flattering on my skin. All right, so like I said, I don't really care for it. It's not super flattering on me personally. However, I feel like if you're somebody that doesn't have a lot of issues and you just want to kind of even things out, or maybe you're somebody that has like freckles and you really want your freckles to peek through but you want like a pretty decent coverage, I would call the coverage probably medium at the most. You could probably build up to a full coverage, but it's going to take a lot. That's another thing too. It took me probably, I would say like 6 or 7 pumps. The pump doesn't pump out that much, so that's one pump, and you can see like there's not a lot on my hand, so it takes quite a bit to get a really decent coverage out of this foundation. Another thing that I don't care for about it is that even though I powder it, when I go to put like my blush and my bronzer and stuff like that on, like my other face products, it tends to blend away. I have a picture. I'm sorry I'm not like putting the rest of my makeup on, but as I told you guys earlier, like I feel like it may be breaking me out. I don't necessarily know that this is this, that this is what's breaking me out, but I don't want to like risk it because I've got a couple other videos to film today and I don't want to like keep it on my face that long. But I do have a picture right here of me wearing it. This is about after probably 4 hours of wear, and you can see like on the side of my face where my acne is peeking through, because when I blended my blush and my bronzer on top of it, it kind of blended the foundation away, even though I had powdered before I did that. As far as the longevity goes, it lasts probably between 6 to 8 hours on my face, even though I don't even know if I could say that it lasts 8 hours, just because, you know, when I put my blush and bronzer on, it kind of blended away, so I didn't have as much coverage from the get-go that I did, you know, throughout the day, if that makes sense. Like, it blended away when I put my contour and my blush on, so as far as longevity goes, it's like, who's to say, because it was already blended away at that point. Do you know what I mean? So I just really don't care for this foundation. I don't think it's super flattering on my skin. I think this would be perfect for those of you guys that like don't like the feel of makeup on your face, because it is a very lightweight foundation. You really can't even feel it on your face. The foundation consistency is, even though the foundation consistency is thicker, it's still, I can't even explain how it feels. Like, it's not a moussey texture, but it's not, it's almost like a moisturizer, like a really light moisturizer, but not even, because a moisturizer is even heavier than this. It's not a cream I don't know, it's just very lightweight. It really, really reminds me of the L'Oreal True Match Lumi because it has, you know, up to about a medium coverage. It's very lightweight on the skin, and as you guys can see, it's very luminous on the skin. So that is what it really reminds me of as compared to another foundation. If you're wanting to know, like, comparatively what it's like, I feel like it's just like the L'Oreal True Match Lumi. So that's what's up. Those are my thoughts. If you guys have any questions or anything like that about the foundation, just leave them in the comments, or just go down to the comments and say, what's up? What's up, girl? What's up? I'm probably going to end up taking this back, to be honest with you guys, because as I have reiterated 1,000 times, I don't really care for the way that it looks on my skin. So that is what's up. Those are my thoughts on this Fiona Stiles foundation. Have you guys tried this foundation? If you have, let me know in the click down, not in the click down, in the comments. Have you guys tried anything else from the line? I have not tried anything else from the line, so even though I didn't care for the foundation, I am going to try some other things. So if you guys want like reviews or anything like that of anything else, just let me know in the comments. And that is what's up. That's it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you are not. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, or Snapchat if you please. And I will catch you guys in my next one. Peace!